Warlock definitely has seen better days right now, but if you still want to be playing the class, I'd say Egg Warlock with the possessed Animancers would be your best way to do it. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick updated guide about this deck, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys have a better idea of what you could be doing with, as well as what to expect against this deck. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, you know what to do, but now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used, and it's definitely a lot better than the straight out Herald version of this. Even though the straight out Herald also doesn't use Cho'Gall, this one does actually go hard with things like Possessed Animancer, which gives you Asphyxidon, and you also have yourself things like Sheltered Survivor, so you can actually throw away Asphyxidon back into the deck if you manage to top deck it. You do have yourself plenty of different ways to crack out the egg, you have yourself plenty of different ways to cheat out extra eggs, and you do have a decent amount of sustain with things like Drain Soul, with the Shadow Sworn Disciple, and also with the Asphyxidon thanks to the Possessed Animancer. We also have Ultraxion into Deathwing, so you can actually get yourself some armor, some late game potential with a bunch of random dragons, the 5 attack, hero power, that kind of stuff. But obviously the main way to win with this one would be with the eggs, even though you do have quite a lot of Herald action, so you could actually cheat out quite the big men with the Herald stuff too. Going through the cards, we have a couple of Curse Catacombs with which you can fish out important stuff, but don't play this earlier than at least turn 2, preferably turn 3, because if you find yourself the egg, you're going to be kicking yourself on turn 2. Conflagrate, pretty awesome. It's a very nice cheap way to actually get yourself card draw while cracking your own eggs, and it's also actually a pretty good way for you to get yourself extra eggs thanks to the Archdruid, because you are going to need cheap ways to crack the egg a couple of times and then play the Archdruid, and this way you get to actually get yourself even more eggs on the board. The Archdruid is pretty awesome. Usually you want at least a couple of extra eggs into it, but technically speaking you could also be using it for the death rattle of your Possessed Animancer, or even just for a hot single egg if the situation warrants it, so there's that. Curse Chains is pretty awesome. You could be using it on the opponent's stuff so you can actually eat them. You could also just use it for a little bit of anti-tempo, but it's actually a pretty good thing to be using when you have yourself some Herald action on the board already, so you can actually straight out eat the thing. The Drain Soul is amazing on your own eggs usually, but you could be using it to negate a little bit of early game aggression for the opponent depending on the matchup. The Holy Egg Bearer obviously is going to be fishing out the egg, and the second one is going to be useless. The Shadow Sworn Disciple gives you a little bit of extra Herald, but it also gives you some healing. But don't forget, this thing also has Death Rattle, so it is going to mess up your Endbringer Umbra. So in some greedier matchups, like let's say against Warriors or against Druids, let's say, it's not going to be very smart to be playing Shadow Sworn Disciple if you have other options. The Sheltered Survivor here is mainly so you can actually throw away your Asphyxidon back into your deck, but in some cases you could just use it for the sake of card draw. You could also throw away your second Holy Egg Bearer back into the deck so you can find yourself something else, that kind of stuff. You could even use it on things like King Lane if you're against rogues, even though we did lose a lot against rogues, so this guy didn't help all that much on that front. The Hellfires are pretty good, especially if you have yourself multiple eggs on the board you want to be cracking, but it's also pretty amazing to be killing the opponent's stuff. The Egg of Kalos clearly is your main win condition is here, so cracking it as soon as you can would be great, and even if the opponent clears the first one, you're going to have yourself things like Umbra after that, you're going to have things like the Archdruid, and so on and so forth. And like I said, you do have another win condition like heralding a lot, like getting yourself Deathwing, heck, even shuffling some 1-mana dragons into your deck, that might be strong, and the Asphyxidons are nothing to scoff at. The Shrine of Twilight helps with the card draw, it also gives you extra Herald, so that can be pretty good. Possessed Animancer only is going to be drawing you Asphyxidon out of your deck as long as you have it, and you should, because you also have the Sheltered Survivor. Just don't forget this thing has a Death Rattle, so again, it would be loading up into your Umbra, so you're not going to get as many eggs with this one. But technically speaking, you don't need a full board of eggs in order for you to be winning. The Eldritch Tentacles are pretty good in here because they actually do a double crack on your eggs, because the first time you deal 3 damage and then 2 and 1, so that is going to give you a full 2 extra cracks for your eggs, and it's also going to kill a lot of sticky boards for the opponent. You can't really get yourself spell damage for this thing. If you could, it would be going even harder, but usually you don't need it to go harder. Ultraxion again gives you a lot of extra stats on the board, it heralds for you, it also gives you a discount on your Deathwing, and that might be very important. Endbringer Umbra is going to bring all of those eggs back, but also the Shadow Sworn Disciple Death Rattle, as well as the Asphyxidon Death Rattle. I mean, as well as the Possessed Animancer Death Rattle, so you can actually fish out the Asphyxidon, that kind of stuff. And speaking of Asphyxidon, he could be pretty awesome because he does have Taunt, and if you get it out of the Possessed Animancer, it's also going to have Lifesteal, and it's also going to be dealing 5 damage at the end of turn on one of the opponent's minions. And last but not least, we have Deathwing, which is going to give you a lot of extra armor, the 5 attack, hero power, as well as the 4 options, and most cases those could be pretty huge for you. Matchup wise, we actually have a good amount of stats in here, but it's not looking too great. But like I said, if you want to be playing Warlock, this would be the way to go, and it does feel a little bit fun and control-y, so there's that. The old Imbued Druid would be a problem for you, nowadays maybe not so much. Face Hunter, however, a little bit too quick against you, and yeah, Herald Rogue definitely felt pretty ass. Herald Shaman is gonna be pretty bad, especially if they're hard running Hex, and Herald Warrior might also be a little bit too quick, even though you could be definitely taking a lot of wins there too. When it comes down to the mulligan, clearly you're gonna be looking for your Egg or for your Holy Egg Bearer when you're going first. The Shadow Sworn Disciple is pretty decent, Possessed Animancer, especially if you're curving into it. Cursed Catacombs could be a consideration. The rest really comes down to the matchup, but things like Drain Soul, things like the Shrine, the Conflict Rate, you would be keeping some of these if you already have the Egg Bearer, that's for sure. When it comes down to onto the coin, again, it's kind of the same deal, so mulligan accordingly. That's gonna be it for this deck. Definitely not that cheap. You do have quite a few new cards like Old Traxian and Deathwing, but let's face it, you probably already have them if you're playing Hearthstone right now, and the rest you should be having for free from the free sets. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, a like and subscribe would be appreciated. But now let's check out some of my games and top legend with it. Hope you enjoy.
Versus Arthas. You will know endless torment. Your future unwinds, Prince. Your crown will open.
Let's try like this. What could possibly go right? Not ideal. Yes. Okay. Holy. Let's go ahead and do that, so next turn we can start cracking. Is there even a point to crack into the leech? I'll just attack into this guy so he's in free attack range, like Hellfire and such.
Cooking up something special. Oh no! Oh no!
That's a card. Okay. You can play that game. Or so I've heard. So that's how it's gonna be, is it?
My people will regret.
You could have Deathwing here, but so what? Not even fully ascended. What? Oh, the stupid healing. That was dumb. Yeah, the 2-1s can be shitty like that, huh? Still, it's just winning with extra steps, but that was quite unlucky now, wasn't it? He has Deathwing here, and we're kinda on the sucky side of things. Mm-hmm. Why would you do that? Oh, because he gets to kill the other one like that. I guess. Don't think that was very smart though. Feel that was smartened. Maybe not so smartened after all. Could Hellfire, I could do this, but not doing that is silly. If I find the Archdruid, that'd be great, and I did. May I have another? Dude's hard running Asphyxiate, that's new.
Death itself draws
I can steal both of them. So he dead. Still dead. Dead as fucky. Dude actually fought tooth and nail there.
Soth versus Illidan. This ends now. Chaos and destruction.
Okay, looks saucy.
Either the Legion dies, or I die with it!
Won't be long now.
Yo. Let's do that then. think I'd rather get this guy out for now. We're not in a hurry for the egg as much. We don't have Umbra, we don't have Arc Druids. That's a lot of damage.
Burning within.
I don't feel like hitting the Asphyxie down for so hard. Let me just do this for now. I don't want to tap the egg that hard. Chain in one, why the fuck would I be wasting all of that for that shit? I'm not on drugs, am I? Not again. Yeah, let's see what he got. Not bad at all. There you go, thanks for that. Governor. Can this man handle a 2020? I don't think he can, man. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he can't. Okay, let me see if I can find Arc Druids. Couldn't, so I don't care about either of these. Let me remove this out of my deck. Let's just do this. Thought so. Not an Demon Hunter. How original. At least that ain't another rogue. None of those. Okay, this kind of looks atrocious. Can we do something about it, Blizz? At least we got the Animancer, but too little too late kind of deal in it. Yeah, let's go, Nuno. Been a while, brother. Can't complain, can't complain. Well, I mean, I can with a hand like this, but generally speaking, the bigger picture is the height. Fun fact, this fucks my Umbra hard, so let's hope it don't come down to that. Now we're talking. We did with Egg Warrior, but let's not pretend it's because of the deck. We were gonna reach Legend anyway. If you're trying to reach Legend right now, I'd say Aggro Pally is the way to go. The super cheap Aggro Pally from my top 5. God damn it, dude. Really hope it don't come down to Umbra here. Yeah, it's pretty strong. It is diabolical. It is fast as fucky. It's not gonna be that bad for me if Umbra gives a bunch of portals, but far from the best, especially if I put this thing in too. So maybe I shouldn't, but let's see. If nothing better presents itself. Should I just play this shit? It's an extra egg right now. Might as well, man. I don't need too much eggs in my life here. And given the fact I already have Umbra in here, might as well do it like that. Oh. God damn it, bro. It's turn fucking 4. This guy's played 3 portals, my guy. Get surreal.
By tooth and claw!
Are you surreal right now? Turn 5, is that you? Color me impressed. Not turn 5 Broxigar. Didn't realize we were in bronze. We in the bronzies now.
Burning within.
I'll still do it. Two more hatches and I get to do one more. Next turn we get to have a 20/20. No eternal hold on curve. What? Oh no, my pickle! What the hell is he doing? What was the point of that step, bro? Could just slap him right now. Can you handle that? Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Felt weird.
This fight was never fair.
Never has been. There you go. He found lethal on turn 7, yeah. Fastest Brock cigar ever, but it was faster. I guess he was setting up so he can connect mouth or something, but even connecting mouth, like, what was that gonna do? Song's fire.
The time for revenge is now.
Scully.
In the deep, awakening the nightmare.
I don't think I care about the Animancer as much. This guy should be Mirifra again, so I think I'm going full on greed mode. I'm gonna greet him sideways. The Animancer came back. Every day we cycle in.
Won't be long now.
Sheesh! Fire! I do realize I look ridiculous when I'm bobbing my head to nothing during the YouTube videos, but I can't help it, man. Music's too fire. You should come check out the stream sometime. What can I say? We got the good bangers here. If I manage to find one more conflict grade, that'd be great. It's in the name, guys. Confla great. Follow me for more English tips. Bloody hellfire. Let's just do this for now then. If that's how you want to play it. Play up. Well, I just point out that. Ain't gonna coin itself. Okay, hopefully we get ourselves a good crack next turn so we can actually conflict rate this thing and whatever else way we can crack it. I mean, we could just crack it a single time. Still is gonna be worth for this guy, plus this thing is gonna give me a 20. But a Hellfire would be lovely right about now. That'll do. That'll do. Nah, me smart. Imagine if that was the end of my play. Good old turn 643 on the board. Not very many things beat that. Oh, he's gonna turn him all to 1 health, man. Okay. I respect the hustle, I respect the grind. Time for Umbra to shine then. Time to Umbra me sideways. Umbra waiting room. Sombra, come here, boy. Your daddy needs you. Still have one more Kris Catacombs.
I remember this place.
Fully
well.
heralding next turn. Among other things, it's alright. That could also be a win con. Yeah, pretty much, Valley. Close. Let's go ahead and do this. I might just go full on Herald mode. Not the worst board. 5 mana Deathwing as one does. Uh-oh, poopy! And dead. Just in case. Well, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. Damn, son. Did not expect to get clapped this game. Thought we had this one in the bag. Mortem.
God of the deep, I greet you.
Chaos and destruction.
Against the priest. That's gonna be disgusting. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna do some egg guides for Easter, guys. Can't make this shit up.
Won't be long now. Don't crack it.
Got ourselves Sombra. That's a card I haven't seen in a while. Let's go ahead and do this and get it a bit crappier.
Elune, bring guidance.
Okay. Could just Hellfire and do this guy for a couple of more idiots. I think that's what I'd do.
And to Falator.
Got a word ruin in my future, probably. See what that do. Please, the 5/5 also gets wrecked. Doesn't have it. Put a hero powered. Unless he has location plus fully heal.
It's time.
That's a lot of damage. So it's gonna be one off in it. Actually, I don't even have Hellfire anymore, so...
The veil wanes.
Feel their spirit.
By tooth and claw!
Oh no! Oh no!
This way, we didn't do much. Still, dies if he has the Shadow Word Rune, but be a lot cooler if he doesn't. Would appreciate it. He's reaching. I don't think he has it. I don't think he has it. Fucking has it. How dare he has it. Specifically requested him not to have it. Should I adjust Umbra? I don't even have room for all the eggs right now. Alternatively, I could play this man's. Yeah, I think that's a good play, so I can actually follow up with Deathwing next turn. Got myself some big mana on the boards. Got the good old Deathwing for 7 mana only. All is right in the world, surely. He did discover that Shadow Word Rune, by the way. Fucking does it again. No, he's digging. He is digging. He is digging. He's gonna have only 4 mana left. 2 mana, I mean. Fucker. Fuck her. Well, we're going for Umbra. Bruh.
My people will regret your death.
Hopefully we got a 20 or 2. There's one. May I have another? There's one. Who's asked Animancer? Did he do it? Did he do it? Desperation play again. Has he eat his last call? Be a lot cooler if he did.
The void is filled with many whispers.
I guess.
I'll withdraw for now.
That went swell. Didn't expect to be winning against the priest, but we did that anyway. Did not have winning against priest on my bingo card today.